Hello. It is just me today, unless Dakota sees my message and joins. And unless we invite anybody else. We can invite anyone. I can bother any of the trolls. Hello, early crew. Coop Waffles, so good to see you. DM John, hello, hello. Touch of Evil, hello, hello. Fosco, welcome in. Savage Brewski, thanks for tuning in from YouTube. Hoyt Paris, welcome back. Chuck, always good to see you. Rick Loveday, welcome in. And Tymo, how's it going? How the heck are ya? I kind of feel like when you put your head in like a freezer. It's been a long time since I've been on a stream by myself. Hey Pete, how's it going? Dakota, so I sent Dakota the Zoom link. We're waiting. We'll see. And if I can't get a hold of him, then we'll bring somebody else on. Why not? Or we'll just chat. We'll see how it goes. We got about 30 minutes to kill. Ryan, welcome back. Hey, you picked a good one to tune into. It's fucked up. Welcome to Fucked Up for Effed Up, sorry. It's all very sanitized and polite. We have really polite manners in the troll dens. It's Effed Up Fridays. I'm gonna text him. So I'm worried that he's in the middle of something. I would hate to I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Whichever, it's fine. How about you break stuff? It didn't break, but I did upset the dog. You were quiet for me. I'm quiet. Everything shows up fine on my end. I'll turn my volume up a little bit. Fosco, it's good to see ya. Victory Lane Exotics Bill. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in from YouTube. An effort was made. We tried. Well, okay, I've got a bunch of books here. I have a bunch of books. Castles and Crusades and Amazing Adventures and all sorts of stuff. However, these are mine. I don't want to break them. I've never actually gone through, so I have a bunch of adventures here. And I didn't actually realize that I had all of these. I'm sure that I took them home from some GaryCon, one or the other, some of our conventions. I always take home a few, because I think they are very good to have. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to distribute these to game shops where I live. Not the books. The books are sacred. Yeah. We treat our books politely in this household. I think it's just you're naturally soft-spoken, not loud like some of us. How is this? Hey, Chuck. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? That was probably atrocious. I'm sorry. In fact, that probably fucked up all the balancing. Sorry. First time I heard of Trollard Games, I thought they said Trollard Games. Trollard is my last name, and I can't hear it not as my last name now. That's really funny. You know what? That's a sign. That's a sign, and you should listen to it. Mr. Trollard, one of us. One of us. I was just wrapping up a build for a new character, Archfey Warlock / Swashbuckler Rogue. Can Misty step like 8 times and go invisible a couple times. Ah, yes. Building a character in 5e. I miss those days sometimes. It's really fun to play around with the build and just craft an awesome character. I will say I started playing Lancer recently. I know that we're not supposed to talk about other tabletop RPGs, but I started playing Lancer with some friends, and if you like power building characters, that is a great tabletop game. It kind of in my brain, it kind of so I've never played chess, but it kind of feels like how I imagine chess to be a little bit. In whispers soft and light as air, grace dances unseen everywhere. In gentle words and tender care, in silent moments, grace is there. A+ poetry. I like that you make me sound like a cryptid, just kind of lurking in the shadows in your bedroom at night. I'm there. I'm watching you. You know who you are on the other side of the screen. I watch you at all times. Unseen, I am there. And that's effed up. 2 demerits. Dang it! Shit. I'm gonna get held back a grade now. 2 demerits was all I needed to be held back. Now I'm gonna get held back. It's a lot like building a Magic the Gathering commander deck. It's fun and go quite in depth, but never needs to. Yeah. Exactly. I like that kind of thing too. It's a lot of fun. Castles and Crusades is like, it's a little tougher to like power game. I found one cute little neat little trick because I love monks. If you are a monk and you take a hook sword, you can trip anyone. If they have legs to be tripped, you can trip them if you are a monk with a hook sword. So hey, if you play Castles and Crusades, try a monk with a hook sword and just go ham and see what happens and thank me later. But yeah, I don't know. We actually, so Chuck knows, we had like a little company meeting this morning about our Thursday actual play, just to discuss like expectations and like direction of the game. It's all going to be improvised, so we want to make sure that we keep it as open-ended and like just totally freely improvised as possible. But we're just talking about like how to do that and still have it be like content. Because we've been having a ton of fun with the game, and I'm very, very excited for the next session, in which I hopefully won't have to leave early. But yeah, I usually opt for like roleplay and narrative over like being powerful in combat. However, it is very fun to be effective in combat, I will say. I don't love those stun locking a-holes. What can I say but get good, you know? Don't get stunned. Skill issue. Takes swimming buff to power game CNC. Yeah, we're not gonna get not a one. Not a one of us is gonna get drowned. When I do monk, it's always a drunken master. Yeah, I actually recently I like could not sleep. I could not sleep. And so I turned on, it's the Jackie Chan movie. It is just called Drunken Master, right? Yeah, it's just called Drunken Master. That's a great movie. That is a really, really great movie. I did kind of actually fall asleep towards the end of it, but I don't think that was really the movie's fault. You know what? You can't stun fireball, but then the monk will somehow just oh, I see. You know what? You can't stun a fireball, but then the monk will somehow just dodge that 30 wide inferno too. I mean, here's the thing. Monks have it all. I'm sorry. They just do. They're so much fun. They've got the mobility. They can hit pretty hard. They can do a bunch of weird shit. I'm a player who just loves weird shit. Now, if magic armor is as light as clothing and able to be slept in, shouldn't swimming be as easy as swimming in clothes? That, I understand, is a long-held debate within the troll dens of why swimming is so deadly. Because you're not gonna swim across a river wearing like 80 pounds, 90 pounds of metal armor. But with magic armor, maybe it's different. I don't know. If it can be slept in, then yeah, I would think it's just the same as like swimming in clothes. If it has like a physical, I assume that it has like a physical shape that like, you know, you touch it and you can't like move your hand through your magic armor. So if that affects your like fluid dynamicness, then that I could see affecting like your swim speed or your ability to swim. Like if you're wearing bulky magic armor, but I don't know. My favorite thing is to build fun ones to roleplay. I mentioned the last time I caught a stream my barbarian named Derpgore, who thinks he's a wizard and physically emotes his spells. I cast iron. I cast gun. I cast sword into your skull. I dodge while running across the ravine on the wall and stun your BBEG with my 100 flurry of blows. If you can't do that, I'm sorry, it's a skill issue. And you know what that is? That's effed up. I played a monk in an Osric game once, but I didn't realize that the GM had decided that monks were vastly overpowered and just nerfed all their abilities except their speed. He even reduced the number of attacks. I hate that. I don't know. If you think a class... Here's my take. This might not be a take that's shared by all. I think if you think a class is overpowered and you're playing in a game where someone is playing that class, just throw stronger shit at it, because like it's fun as a player to do stuff and to be effective. Is it really, like, I don't know, is it a problem if it's overpowered? Just like throw stronger stuff at them, or like cater your bad guys to stuff that they like, throw stuff at them that targets like their weak spots or the stuff that they have a little more trouble. You know, if someone attacks my intelligence or demands like an intelligence save from me as a monk, I'm in trouble. The monk is based on the Destroyer series, which the movie Remo Williams is also. The Destroyer series. I've not heard of that or Remo Williams. The Destroyer. Ooh. I'm seeing a big metal guy, so I'm on board. I then managed to use the ridiculous speed successfully, so then he had the area I ran into suddenly swarmed with monsters who blocked me in and killed me. That'll teach me to try and be effective with a nerf character. You're trying to play the game with a class that you chose because it sounded fun? You're trying to play the game and like be effective and do stuff that makes sense? What? Get out of here. Absolutely not. Not in this house. Chokehold for sleep, punch a door for knock. I don't know what problems can't be solved by punching. I think punching solves most problems. Fluid dynamicness, new word of the day. Thanks. Should I bother any of the trolls to hop on here? If you guys could see any of the trolls right now, who would you want to see? And I'll bother them. Throw out a name. I'm worried that Dakota's busy. I've messaged him a couple times, and I think he might be in the middle of something. But I didn't hang around that game long after that. The GM had his best friend who was the hero. Oh my god. And everyone else were supposed to just stand up around and be adoring fans. Very strange setup. Yeah. I hate that. My first game ever went a little bit like that. It was like... the guy... Can I even like say this on stream? I think I can. The GM had us playing the whole game in this like city. It was like this mega city. And he had like a sex hotel that any person could be automatically summoned to by anyone at any time, and it was a sex hotel. Like, yeah, like every major city does. And so the big bad of the campaign started repeatedly summoning my character to the sex hotel. Not to have sex, but to like monologue vaguely at me apart from the rest of the party. And then leave. And then I'm just there to be like, okay, I leave and I try to find everyone again. It was it was bad. It was real bad. Don't join random games on Roll20 is what I learned from that experience. Okay, I see Davis, I see Chuck. I see Dakota. I could ping Dakota again. I would hate to like, because I know how that feels when you've like, I don't know. I'm worried like he might be in the middle of something. I know how busy he gets back there. It's more embarrassing with the hotel is like, oh, welcome back, your usual room. Yeah, hey, you again. It's like, hey. It's really not my fault, I promise. I don't want to be here. I want to be like adventuring and hitting things with my sword. But yeah, manufactured this whole like romance arc between like my character and like the BBEG, and it was very, very odd. Hey, Foxup, how's it going? Good to see you, my friend. How's your day going? Tea tree oil is like chemical wire wool. Is it really? What are you using it on? That's cool. I've heard that it's like good for cleaning stuff. I used to use a tea tree oil face cleanser. They went to Nashville, I'm pretty sure. Recently, I think they're back. No, I know they're back. It's good for feet. That's good to know. Yeah, tea tree oil is really good for your skin. And actually, I remember I used to... it's really good for shampoo as well. I'm just gonna... Oop. One sec. We'll see who joins. I decided to use a chapter from an existing D&D adventure with ChatGPT to GM in a solo game. Used a VTT to handle the roles, mechanics, map, etc. It worked really well. I've seen like I've seen some streamers do that in order to run games for like their chat. I was interested to like see how something like that would shake out for like a solo game. That's good to know that it's fun. Hopefully one will show up. Chuck, if you want to hop in, you're totally welcome to. Brungal, welcome in. We're here talking about feet and tea tree oil. Get on board, buddy. That's a cool idea. Maybe worth seeing how the new ChatGPT works. The earlier versions were a bit meh. So, like, the thing that I have heard about it, from what I understand, we went from, like, ChatGPT 4 to 5, I think. And, like, people were actually having, like... From what I've heard, this is just, like, stuff that I've heard on the internet, so, like, take it with a grain of salt. I'm curious what you guys think of this. People were actually getting psychosis. that was like worsening with their continued use of ChatGPT, because I guess the 4.0 version or whatever was like this really affirming, it had this really like affirming tone and would like take whatever you said and provide like this really enthusiastic, like in-depth kind of response. And I think there was like a subreddit of people who like have fallen in love with ChatGPT, or think that they're like in a relationship with the AI, or stuff like thinking that it's Jesus. Hey, welcome in, Chuck. How's it going? We're talking about ChatGPT.
Put you off on the other browser. Oh my god, I'm hearing you like 5 times.
Coming in from all directions.
Oh my god, you're like everywhere.
Just like the poem at the start of stream that Omega so sweetly provided.
There it is. Ah, thank God. Okay. Lord have mercy. Hello.
What do you think of ChatGPT?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't think much about it. I mean, I think it's good for getting you jump started to think about stuff. I certainly wouldn't want it to do everything for me, because then I would just be nothing, you know what I mean? Gotta have my output, my creativity output, right? So I'm sitting here working on a list of trinkets for the Adventures backpack. I've been working on them. I was working on them a little bit before we had our meeting, and then that went a little while, and then so I'm back on them again. And I'm not going to tell anyone.
Not even a little bit?
In fact, I'm not going to tell anyone at all. This is going to be a secret between me and you.
Can we guess?
Chat. You can guess if you like, sure. You won't guess this, but
it's a magical foot massager.
No, but I should probably put some oil in there for that. Now that we're talking about it. There is something in there related to you, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Related to me?
Yes, ma'am.
A magical trinket?
I didn't say magical.
A trinket.
Yeah, sure.
A trinket.
Oh, look at Steve.
Hey, how's it going?
Hold on, I got.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome in. Pete, you
Hello,
can't talk
everybody.
about the sex hotel now that our boss is here. That discussion has to end.
It's
I was telling the horror story of my first ever game.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Somehow we got into feet with that. I don't know how that happened. What
Who
we
did
talking
that?
about?
Who's responsible?
For the feet? That might have been me though, actually, because we were talking about oil.
Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Wait, okay, so there's a trinket. Chuck has made a trinket, he said, that's related to me in some way.
Oh, I'm gonna put the tell him. Because there's one about him too. No.
All right.
It's a
Dakota,
river.
Dakota is making his way to the to the string.
Excellent.
I was worried I knew that I could text him, but I worried that he was like in the middle of something.
No, I have him gutting the mailroom and moving it. If he can live stream from his camera, he could show folks, or his phone. But yeah, we're gutting.
I
The
would
mailroom.
love that.
Yeah.
There's shit everywhere.
Listen,
I
that's
got in there
So it's fucked up, right?
That's
It's
effed
fucked up. I got in there last night and started moving stuff around, and I thought, all right, we got it. We don't have a building coming in the next 90 days. We got to fix this.
Yeah.
So he walked in
Oh,
and I
good
said, all
point.
right,
Yeah.
Dakota, we're going to move all of this over here. This.
We need to like all move down there so we can help with like the moving around. of
Seriously.
things.
That would
If I
be-
hadn't had that grandchild, we'd already be there.
That would be fantastic.
Steve, how do you feel about ChatGPT?
Chat GPT.
Yes.
I think it's a tremendous waste of time. is my gut reaction to it? I think it's just a huge waste of time. It's probably got some applications somewhere along the line, but I've never actually used it. I use Grok a little bit when I ask questions, but even Grok, the answers aren't any much better than the Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that there's much ado about nothing. Is that can we say that?
I've only encountered one use of AI that has actually been super useful. Holy shit, Stronghold! First of all, welcome. Second of all, thank you. So good to see you. How's it going?
Thank you, Stronghold.
How did your game go yesterday? You guys are running on Thursdays, is that right? Chronicles of Krulion. You guys go follow Stronghold D&D. Hey, you made it. Welcome in.
Hey, there he is. What up? Oh, he's important.
He's muted.
Jeremy, you are
He's on a business
Grace,
call.
you're in the middle of a point. Something about ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah. The only useful application
Yeah,
that
it
I've
was.
had of AI at all is AI meeting notes, where it like listens to your meeting on a web browser and then records
Interesting.
notes.
So Kathy will tell you that it's very helpful in her business.
Yeah.
In the medical field, it's revolutionary.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just when I hear people like, I go to ChatGPT to what I'm like, why not just
I'll tell you something funny
It's
about it.
making people stupider
I think
When-
and it's just
Yeah, you're right.
in a
about that.
measurable
But
way.
when-
And like we've
when
been
it-
like seeing more psychosis in people induced by
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Everybody freaks out, whatever. Yeah. I funny little story. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but when it first came out, I, like everybody else, we all get curious, right? Getting online, getting the credits or whatever to do it and all that. And I remember wanting to think of, okay, maybe this will help me think of an adventure if we could do for CNC. So I'm typing it in and I'm thinking, well, I need to put something that relates to what we're talking about. And of course, like we talked earlier in the meeting, it's kind of like Coke and Pepsi. D&D's become a thing now. It's not necessarily a brand so much as it is, I'm going to go play some D&D with spaceships or whatever, right? And I remember putting that in there, and whatever the prompt was, when it gave it back to me, I looked at that. Did you know it was literally shit from one of their books? I was like, that's not even made up. It was like completely, like literally out of the text.
Because that's what
Here's
it does.
what-
It just scrapes material that already exists.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this is useless.
Here, I'll,
Let's do this fucking thing.
That's effed up.
I'll be great
Here.
before Dakota unleashes himself. I'll be the old man here. So back in the 70s, before Google was a thing, before the internet was a thing, there was just people who knew stuff. Like Charlie Sifford, he was still a great friend of mine. He was in our gaming group, and you could ask Charlie anything, and he would answer you, right? He knew all of this stuff. Now, we found out later that he didn't know any of it. He just would say stuff. But we were perfectly happy with that answer. So you just move on in blissful ignorance. And you're just happy. You've got an answer. You can...
Before the internet, you could be curious about things.
Yes,
And you would wonder about it. Now you can just like have the answer, which I mean is
Well,
Now
good,
you have like
but like
all the information, right?
I think-
Everything. It's like,
I think that was true for about 12 minutes. And now there's just a bunch of crap that's just made up.
well, I was talking to, I think it was Jeremy or somebody, and I think I told you about it. The whole dead internet theory. That's a thing. I really think that's really happening.
We are
what's the
seeing
dead
it,
internet theory?
All right, so Dakota has arrived.
I'm
Chuck
arrived.
has some trinkets to make. I've
I
got
do
a
have.
domain thing that I
I
still
got
haven't
what
written.
to do.
yeah.
Eh?
What do I have to
What?
do?
That's fucked up.
You have a.
That's
You've
fucking-
got to. You've got to wake up
I'm working up.
and focus on the task in hand.
Dakota, how do you feel about ChatGPT?
There you go.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wash
well,
my feet.
I asked
See ya.
ChatGPT the other day. I said, ChatGPT, what is the nicest way to ask my girlfriend if she would give me a kiss? And it gave me a bunch of options. It was pretty cool. I was looking for cute ways to ask Courtney and be like,
That's very useful.
It gave me about 10 different options. It was some endearing
How
ones.
to flirt with girl.
Basically, it was how to flirt with my own girlfriend that I've been dating for almost 2 years. Yeah, absolutely.
We could all use a little
Gotta
help.
win your
sometimes.
girlfriend over, I guess. That's a good first step to keeping her.
That's right. No, it was funny though, because I was like, we were at dinner and I was trying to be cutesy, is what it was, and for the life of me could not come up with anything. So I was like, fuck it. So I went to ChatGPT. I was like, what are some cute, flirty, funny lines that will get you a kiss from your girlfriend? That's the question I asked.
That's
and it gave me-
very wholesome.
Yeah.
It's really
That
sweet.
is the most wholesome thing to come out of Troll Lord Games.
Well, speaking to that point, I know we got a stream, but meeting Courtney, I don't know if I've told you that story, but me and
No.
Courtney meeting, it was hilarious. I'll tell you during the effed up stream. It's because it's effed up.
I'm gonna clock out. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
See
See
ya.
you later. Thanks for hopping in.
I'm gonna start to stream like this, by the way.
Can you? That'd be great.
I will.
Just a pill-shaped head.
yeah, with my hat way up here.
You know
There
what?
you
I
go.
think that's a good look. I feel like I need to find a way to like squish mine. Some kind of
Nah.
optical illusion where I can
You've got
have,
that
like-
really cool like it's I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the head shape that's like formative to many hairstyles. Because like when you see like it's like hairstyles that fit this head shape, but you've got like that
Oh.
like almost like kind of chiseled.
I think I have a square face.
No, dude, you have like a chiseled, like it comes in like it's like a boop, 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 boop.
Dakota,
You
you
know,
think I'm
and it-
chiseled?
Oh, dude, yeah, you got like a jawline like nobody's business, and your cheekbones are way up here. It's
Quit
awesome.
being nice to me. That's effed up.
You have awesome cheekbones.
Well, thank
I've
you.
got. Hold on. Not
Your head
cheekbones,
is
but-
a very good shape too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to stream.
Hey, wait, are we live?
Oh yeah, we've been live.
Oh, oh!
Welcome to
Good
the
thing I
internet.
didn't say-
That's
Good thing
effed
I
up.
didn't say poopy butthole.
Oh my god, now you've said poopy butthole on stream.
did it.
God damn it.
I did it.
Right
That's
on.
effed up, man. That's
on the
effed up. So
Lord's
what are we talking
internet.
about today? Are we talking about the printer?
Do you want to talk about the printer?
We can talk about the printer. I mean, there's
Let's talk
not
about the
really
printer.
effed up about the printer because it's
That's-
brand new.
It's
You
the
know?
thing that's effed up about it is how not effed up it is.
It's how not effed up it is. Yeah, I don't even have chat open. I had the stream open, but I don't have chat. I need to open up chat, see what people are saying about me and my tall head.
Yeah. Bean shaped. We
Yeah,
want
yeah,
we want
yeah.
we want bean and
We
pit.
want bean-shaped heads.
Yeah.
Green bean. No, it's actually funny though, because
I can
Uncle
see
Kent
it.
called me a betrayer earlier.
A
Because
betrayer?
out of respect for my girlfriend, who is an Oklahoma native, I got an Oklahoma Sooners hat, and now I root for the Oklahoma Sooners and the Razorbacks. Right?
So it's serious.
It's serious, yeah. I bought a hat, and Uncle Kent was like, "You fucking traitor."
Who does
Yeah.
he root for? Or like what's the
Yeah.
alternative?
The Razorbacks, Arkansas Razorbacks.
Okay.
You know, as a native Arkansan myself, the Arkansas
Right.
Razorbacks are my favorite team in college football. But my second favorite now is the Oklahoma Sooners. So
Right. Yeah.
just yes, I talk about printers in my home life all the time.
She's
When
like,
we
for
bought
the
this
love
printer,
of
the
God.
first- dude, I'm telling you, when we bought this printer, the first thing I did is I showed Courtney a bunch of videos of how it works and all the stuff I was doing.
That's
pretty
so
fun.
awesome.
But no, I'll get into the story of how I met her real quick because that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Please.
And then we'll get in. I guess we'll get into the printer. I guess, and then you
I
can ask
guess.
what's fucked up about it. I guess I don't know.
I
The
guess.
I'm excited for the Beast. The Beast is gonna be my favorite episode.
You guys, chat, listen. When we get into the beast,
Mhm.
that's gonna be a good day.
Get into the Beast.
We
This will be
we can't like do that early. We gotta like
Yeah.
build that up.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
up there on the chopping block. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've ridden around in the Beast before. You and Nick, Shirley, right?
I don't think
When
I
y'all went to
have.
Wisconsin or that one place to get the Bible, didn't y'all? The Gary Gygax notes, didn't y'all take Uncle Kent's truck?
Were we?
Truck to be-
I
I don't know.
maybe.
I
Maybe.
can't remember. I know Jeremy has. Jeremy's
It was
ridden around.
definitely a truck.
Yeah.
So I
And
guess
then it was
must have been.
definitely Steve. It was definitely Steve's truck.
I've been in the beast and I didn't even realize.
You didn't even know it. It's a very legendary truck. We'll get into it in the Beast episode.
Sure.
But because I've got a lot to say about it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But
Well, how'd you meet Courtney?
no, so how I met my girlfriend, this is the funniest story. I love telling it because I think it's the cutest thing in the world because I'm the most oblivious person on planet Earth. And she will admit that. But I'm a huge golfer. For those who don't know, I'm a very, very big avid golfer. I like to go play golf when it's nice outside. And I picked it back up. I played in high school and I picked it back up last year.
Mhm.
Last year, beginning of last year, towards the 2023. About 2023 is when I picked it up. And I would go out. There's a driving range in North Little Rock, which is about 15 minutes from my house. And it's a 24-hour driving range where you go out there and hit golf balls and whatnot. And I'd go out there sometimes with my buddy Nick. And he's not as serious about it as I am. He's kind of a, he just came out there to drink beer with me or whatever.
Sure.
But I was pretty into it. I was trying to I was out there, shot shaping, getting my swing dialed in so that I could play
Swing
some really
thoughts.
awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, correcting shit. I'd go out there by myself a lot, and I'd put my earbuds in, and I'd just hit golf balls, like 200-300 golf balls at a time.
Yeah, it's a fun game to
Uh-huh.
be good at.
It is. It's a lot of. It's very rewarding. It's very rewarding, but it's very relaxing also. It's like one of the sports that you don't have to have a high, just
Yeah.
you know,
You're just
you
outside driving around.
outside driving
hitting
around, hitting a
stuff.
little white ball with a big stick. It's
Having
all
a
fun.
beer. It's awesome.
Having a beer or a whiskey drink or whatever you want to
Or
drink. Yeah,
wine.
or a wine. Courtney drinks wine when we go play golf. So
Yeah.
she gets the box wine and she'll just pour it into a solo cup.
We love a box
But-
wine
Yeah. It's a classic in Arkansas. I'm sure everywhere. but-
everywhere.
Anyway, so I go out to this driving range, and I'm out there by myself. I'm hitting golf balls. It's like 11 o'clock at night because it's a 24-hour deal, and it's a weekend, so I'm out there on a Saturday night or Friday night, one of the two. And I'm hitting golf balls, and my buddy Nick calls and says, "Hey man, I'm hanging out with Chase. What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm at the driving range hitting some golf balls." He's like, "All right, stay there. We'll be there in a minute." I said, "Okay, cool." Well, they show up, my buddy Nick and his buddy Chase, and I know Chase kind of mutually through Nick. Anyway, so Chase works at this dealership, and he brings these two girls that work at the dealership with him. That they were hanging out with him, and they all come to the driving range to take golf balls. And Courtney is one of the girls that worked at the dealership, right? No, this is funny. It's gonna
This
get
is
fun.
such a good meet cute already.
Oh, dude. Okay, no, but listen. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be like, Dakota, you fucking idiot. So they all get out there, right?
She
And they're
asks for
hanging out.
advice on her swing, and you.
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
take it.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So let me kind of draw you a picture. Okay. I don't know if I can draw you. Let me draw you a picture. So the way that they did it, right? So
Visuals.
this is like looking from the back. This is horrible, but okay. All right. So right. So the driving range is set up in like bays where two people could hit in a bay, right? So it's two. And
Very
I was
romantic.
right here, right? And my buddy Nick and Chase were over here, and then they have couches behind the driving range, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of over here off by myself, and I'm just hitting golf balls with my earbuds in, and they're over there drinking beer and having fun and hanging out and whatever.
Right.
And Courtney walks up to me because I'm dude, today I'm on it. I am freaking on it. I am striping the ball. I was a fifth wheel, matter of fact. It was really funny. But with my own girlfriend. I was a fifth wheel with my own girlfriend. But I was over there striping it, dude. I was on point hitting the golf balls. You know,
Right.
I was so proud of myself that night. I've videoed my golf swing. I was like, dude, I'm killing it, man. Yeah, it was very dorky. It was funny though.
That's awesome.
But so Courtney walks up to me, and she's like, man, you hit that golf ball. You know, like, you hit the clubs really, really well. You think you could show me something? So I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, cool. So in not doing the typical, I'll show you what I did. Right. So she's here in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm here, and we're facing each other. And I
Okay.
hold my club, and I'm like, all right, hold your club like this, and I look at her, and I'm like, and I'm like, bring it back like that, and that, follow through, keep your head down, blah blah blah. And I like, you know, I'm not behind her. We're looking at each other.
Sure. Still
And I'm
romantic.
standing in front of, yeah, right, yeah, I'm standing in front of her, and she hits like, this is funny too. And then I kind of step back, and she's standing here, and she swings, hits one good, swings, hits one good, swings, hits one good. I'm like, all right, cool, you got it. And then I turn around, and I go back to my golf balls. I didn't say a word, and she did. she walked. She stood there for.
no.
Oh, dude, yeah, because I didn't pick up on any of it, dude. So she walked away. she walked away. And then that next weekend, no, so then we go a
I
whole
would
week.
die. I would just.
You know, we
die.
go a whole week, right? And I didn't know I was like rejecting her. I didn't even mean it if I was, right?
Right.
And we go a whole week. And this upcoming week, we're going on this big, all of our friends, there's like 15 or 20 of us. We're going on this big 4-wheeler ride. There's a big giant event. It's called Mud Days that one of the local mud 4-wheeler parks was putting on. Vanilla Ice was playing there in concert, so you could pull up on your 4-wheeler covered in mud, listen to Vanilla Ice do some Ice Ice Baby and stuff. It was badass.
That's a good day.
Afro Man came this past year too. That was pretty cool.
Oof.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. But anyway, so we go to this Mondays thing, and I pull up with my 4-wheeler, and I don't like having passengers on my 4-wheeler because I like to cut up and be dumb and stupid, and I don't want to put anybody else in danger.
Sure.
I've got a really, really, really powerful 4-wheeler that could really, really hurt somebody.
Right.
If not, you know, whatever. But so anyway, so Chase brings the two girls, and Chase is trying to get with one of them,
Mhm.
the not Courtney one, and Courtney would, you know, they show up, and the only two 4-wheelers that had empty seats was mine and my buddy Nick, and Chase called Nick and was like, hey, Courtney's gonna have to ride with one of you guys because I've already got somebody riding with me. And I was standing there whenever he was on the phone with Chase, and he was on the speaker, and I was like, "Hey Chase, you know, if she wants to ride with Nick, she can. If she wants to ride with me, she can. Just let her pick, you know, whatever." And she was like, "Well, she wants to ride with you." Like that's what Chase said. Chase was like, "Well, she really wanted to ride with you. I was kind of actually gonna get Nick to ask you." And I was like, "Okay, cool, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, she can ride with me. Just whatever. I'll be gentle and not flip the 4-wheeler, right?" And dude, I wasn't even trying to play hard. I don't.
That's so
you know,
funny.
I don't. I'm not like a pickup artist, right?
You're so
I don't even
like playing
think about it.
hardball.
Yeah, it's so funny. I was like, yeah, I guess she can ride with me. It's cool, whatever. And so we ride, and
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's the cutest but worst story because I look like an idiot the whole time. So the first night, this is a whole weekend thing. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the Friday night, we all go out riding. We're riding till like 2:00 in the morning. We leave camp, and we camp out there too.
Yeah.
And we leave camp at like 9:00, right? And we're riding around and all that stuff. Courtney had to go back to Conway. Conway's like 45 minutes from the park. She had to work on Saturday morning.
Mhm.
So that night she drove back, and she didn't drink much on Friday night. But Friday night we're riding around till like 2:00 in the morning,
Yeah.
like 8 hours or something. And she's riding on the back of my 4-wheeler, you know, wrapped around me the whole time. We're
course.
going through mud holes and water
Very
holes.
cute.
I know, right? It's really funny. And when we got back to camp, and she was like, "All right, I got to go back to work," and or she's like, "I got to go back to Conway, go to work in the morning." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then she walked, you know, she left. I was like, "Cool." And then in a little, you know, I kind of thought in my head, I was like, "I kind of like that girl. She's kind of cool."
Sure.
But anyway, so she comes back the next night, and she was like, "You know, I'm trying to get with you, right?" I was like, "Oh!" And it was like a gotcha moment because I really like I wasn't and not in a mean way, but I wasn't looking
Yeah.
at her like that. I just didn't want to be. I wanted to be respectful.
Well,
So I
like,
wasn't
that's when
jumping
love
any
comes up and
conclusions.
like slaps you in the face, though. Is
Oh
when
yeah, it was
you're
insane,
not
and I wasn't
aware of
looking for it.
like-
Yeah, I wasn't looking for it or none of that stuff. But yeah, no, it was very 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 funny because she
That's
came
so
up. She was
funny.
like, you know, I'm really interested in you. I've been trying to get with you since the golfing range, and I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh my
And that was
God,
the first
I
night we
just turned
kissed.
your back on her.
yeah. I turned my back on her. Yeah, it was fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah,
That's fucked up. But hey, it
it's
worked
really
out.
funny. It did. It worked out very well, and now I'm very happily in a relationship.
That's
And
extremely cute.
presumably it'll go further than a relationship. I hope so. We'll see. That's who I was on the phone with when I joined the stream. So
Oh,
she was telling me about her day. She gets half days on Fridays. So.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really
But
cool.
anywho,
Cool.
into the meat and potatoes of it.
Want to talk about the printer?
Let's talk about the printer, man. By the way, that's Courtney sitting on a tractor.
Oh,
I keep a picture of her on my desk.
that's really sweet.
Yeah.
I should keep a
But,
picture of Nick on the desk.
Hey, look, I got you. I got a giant fucking printer right here.
Maybe I'll
It
send
does
you a
photo
picture,
paper.
Nick. I'll just like
Huh?
have one. Or maybe like I'll have one right here.
That's a good idea.
So that I can always like whenever I'm streaming. It's like
He's right behind you. He's just watching over you. Yeah. Be like, hey, Nick, what do you think about that? Nice.
Nick and I, well, actually, never mind. I gotta keep that story. Let's talk about the printer.
That's funny. Anyways, the printer. It's a Ricoh Pro C7500 or 7500 for those that are numerally gifted. And like I said, there's not much to talk about it. I mean, it runs smooth. So our old printer, we'll get into the Linear, the old printer, the one that used to
That one
print.
was effed up.
That one was super effed up, and I cannot wait to take it out to a field and burn it to ashes.
Would you guys watch that?
Which one? Oh, if we burned it, absolutely.
If we
They
live
would-
streamed it,
Yeah,
Who
well, they
would
would
show
watch it,
up?
right?
I would watch
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd watch people burning a printer. Are you
Oh,
kidding me? It's
yeah.
awesome.
Go at it
That's
with
just
like baseball
legit.
bats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go Office Space on that Joker. Just-
I was looking at the older videos of TLG's YouTube because I'm trying to make a new like channel trailer for TLG.
Yeah.
And I had the idea to maybe like pull some old like YouTube footage.
Yeah,
And
that's a good idea. You
the
need to get
product
the Dr.
testing
Pepper
video.
box. You need to get the Dr. Pepper box one.
Oh, I've got the Dr. Pepper box.
Okay,
one.
all right, okay. Good
Papa Joe
deal.
Mambo, thank you for the follow.
Oh, Papa Joe Mondo.
But the product testing video where they just go at shit with like
Perk
glaives
test.
and
Yeah.
maces.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
my
yeah.
sound.
Yeah. Davis with the hot dog. There's the hot dog. Chops his finger off. Yeah. I was actually at this. This is the house that was filmed at. But I was there that day. I was hanging out with Pete. I was a little bitty, I was like 5 or 6, but I was there. I was with Pete, hanging out with my cousin Pete. But yeah, no, it was there's a lot. There's a lot. If you dig back in the archives, there's a lot. Like the one night gaming with Davis. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, where Steve is like, "That's my fifth character tonight."
That's my third time tonight.
Yeah, that's my third time tonight.
You
Throws the
fall
dice.
60 feet. You're dead. Irrevocably
I'm not even gonna roll the
dead.
dice. You're so dead. Yeah, no, it's
The
awesome.
digital footprint of this company
It's insane, dude.
is really
It's-
something.
So, but anyway, so into the printer,
Yeah.
right? So the printer, it's super cool. I'll give it some little overview here. So if you pop this guy open, and you pop this guy open, so this is all the inner workings and stuff with the printer. It's got a lot of twisty knobs and
It kind of,
slidey bits.
in
and
a weird way, it looks like Bionicle.
it kind of does.
I don't
And
know
it's
why
very,
I'm getting that.
it's very intuitive. It's got a lot of knobs and stuff on it. Like if you have a paper jam, and it's very intuitive.
Yeah.
Whenever, especially when it jams paper, if you need to fix something, right?
Uh-huh.
It's got a lot. It's the cream of the crop as far as printers go. There's not really much that I can say that's effed up about this thing.
It
This is
looks
what's kinda got us
organized.
jazzed. Yeah, it's very organized. This is what's got us jazzed to do the building, right? Is this printer is awesome, and the
Yeah.
cutter is kind of blocking it, and my air conditioner is being loud, so I'm gonna turn that off.
It's
But,
good, you
um,
can't really hear it, so.
Yeah, well, but I can't hear you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I need to hear you so that I can have some back and forth banter with Grace.
So we can actually,
So-
we can chat.
Exactly. Right. So, but no. So the this is the controller here. Nothing effed up about that thing. That thing is awesome. But
Wait,
when
that's
you
the
turn it on,
controller?
it's the controller. This is like a computer, right? This is like a giant computer.
Oh.
It's like, oh yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's got a touch screen on top of it. Kind of.
okay. I was gonna
basic.
ask, like, is there like a controller part like that you do stuff to on there?
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
this right here.
Okay.
Fire it up for us. But yeah, no. So this whole deal, it's got a mouse and a keyboard. It's like a computer. Like, so you don't have to
Cool.
send the job from a desktop, right? You load all the jobs into here, and then all the jobs are in this deal, right? But
Juan says
Yeah,
it
you
looks like a
got-
fusion engine on a spaceship.
do what?
Juan says it looks like a fusion engine on a spaceship.
Oh, dude, it's insane. It's. I'm telling you, there is. I wish I could like show people in person,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
but
It
there's
is kind
so
of the
much
fusion
to
engine
it.
of TLG.
There's so much to it. Like this is a tool just to remove paper jams, right? You stick it. If you got a paper jam way up in here,
Dang.
you stick it in there, and then you roll the paper around this little piece, and then yank it out.
They
It's
thought
pretty
of
cool.
everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So you got. Let me shut these so the thing will fire up.
Yeah.
I will say, there is one effed up thing about it. You can't really see. Oh. You can't really see it, but follow my finger
Mhm.
right down there. You see that glass
Yeah.
right there? So that.
Oh wait,
is
chat
the-
can't see it. Sorry, hang on.
Oh, chat can't see it.
Let me
Oh.
make your thing bigger, really quick.
You're
Do
good.
it one more time.
So it's kind of, yeah. It's right here where my finger's at. That like glass piece.
Okay.
So that's a door that opens that way, okay? And what that is it's really cool, but we can't use it right now. This is the most effed up thing on the printer right now. So, and I can get all into this stupid thing. You would never have a chance to talk this if I talked about this whole printer. But basically, what that little glass door is it's a secondary out what do they call it out something. It's where the paper comes out, right? So you got one on top right there. It
Mhm.
comes out up on top of the printer, and then that's the secondary one down there. And it's got a cart that you can push into it, and the cart has a platform that like raises up and down on a belt when it's locked in. And the paper will stack on this cart, and then as it goes down, it'll stack. And the paper stack can be like massive paper stack, and then you can pull the card out and wheel it somewhere. So that,
That's convenient.
I can print. Yeah. So I can print, for example, now it's not usable in this room, but if we're in a giant warehouse and I need to print 400 books, it'll stack 400 books in what's called a collate. And so what a collate is if I printed a file, right? So let's say this file is that many pages. So it'll stack and then it'll collate it. So it'll stack it like that, so that I can, see what I'm saying? So it kind of shifts them over, so I can pull it off.
So
Right?
you know, like where one stack ends.
Right.
And the
Yes.
next one.
So you know where the
yeah.
beginning of the book. So this is one book. This is two books, and instead of stacking it on top of each other where it's flush,
Right.
it stacks them in a kind of a cattywomp deal, so that you can just pull one off and
That's
then pull
nice.
the next one off and pull the next when you go bind it, right? And that's called a collate, is what that's called. And the only tray that collates is the stacker tray with the cart, but I can't use it because the floor in here is unlevel. So the cart sits unlevel. So the
So all
printer
your papers would.
and when the printer won't even accept it, it won't accept the stacker because the stacker cart's unlevel. It'll say the stacker cart is unlevel.
Honestly,
will not
that's
allow us to
probably for
use
the best.
Yeah, so
That's effed up.
it's pretty funky, but anywho, so now what I've got to do. It's pretty funny. Whenever I'm printing books now they print fast, but I have to stand right here
Hmm.
when the book comes off. Whenever one book is printed, I pull it off, set it up, and then I pull it off, set it, pull it off, set it, pull it off, set it.
So that it doesn't just all get lost.
So that they don't all just stack together, and then I,
Ugh.
ruffle through them and find them. So
Well, cool.
changing ink is actually very easy. It's just this right here. There's my toner bottles. 1, 2,
Ooh.
3, 4.
That's beautiful. Well, that's lovely.
It
That's
is.
very
It is a
interesting.
very lovely piece of equipment.
We made
It'll
it,
stop
like, a
me.
point in the last company meeting to make a point about how awesome the new printer is.
And I'm sorry if it's being loud and obnoxious. It'll stop in about 2 minutes.
I don't
So
think
it's
you hear
warming the
anything.
fuser up right now.
Are you
so.
gonna print something?
I will if you want me to. I'll print whatever you want.
Well,
you can send me anything.
We got about 7 minutes left.
Do what?
We got about 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I could print. Well, it's got 1 minute until the fuser warms up.
All right.
And that gives me 1 minute to talk about this pretty cool thing. This is kind of, I'm not going to say effed up, but it is annoying.
Mm.
What this is a spectrometer. Okay?
Spectrometer.
A spectrometer. So what a spectrometer does is it calibrates the unit and its color tones. And you have to do it weekly, right? And I
To
actually
make
could
sure
do a
that it's
spectrometer
printing the
test.
colors that it's supposed to.
Yes, yeah. So it's
Okay.
because this machine is so massive and so many jobs will go through it that every week, it kind of will slightly off the color. And it's not, if you will never notice it with your naked eye unless it is abysmally different, right?
Mm.
But if the color calibration is just then some pictures will come washed out. They won't have sharper imaging and all of that stuff. And I mean, you can dial this thing down to a millimeter. It is insane.
Wow.
But you get this little fancy deal here. That's our spectrometer, right? And it gives you a sheet of paper with 150 cubes on it, cubes that are about that big.
Okay.
And you go, and they're in lines, right? So they're in lines on the sheet of paper. And then you set it on this little deal, and then it's got a guide, and you set it, and it goes, and you scan 10 cubes at a time.
Huh.
And it kind of just color calibrates the printer.
That's interesting. I don't know what I was so I've never seen a spectrometer before.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I was expecting it to look like. But I wasn't
Oh,
really
it's
expecting
super-
that. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's super cool. Man, I wish I could get the camera over there. I would do a spectrometer test for you guys because it's really cool
Yeah,
to watch.
that'd be cool.
But maybe I can get my phone. I can get my phone hooked up to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get this
Very
whole deal here, right? And that's where you put the color. That's the guide, and you
That's
slide it
nice.
across like that. So Let's see. Yeah, it's like strumming a guitar. A guitar? What am I saying?
Are you going to work, Nick?
Hold on a moment.
I love you.
I'm gonna go mobile. Do we have time? Do I have time to go mobile? Do you think we can run over just a little bit?
Yeah, you can go mobile. We got time.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna go mobile. I'm gonna print off. Firstly, I'm gonna print off a spectrometer sheet, and then I'll do a spectrometer test for you guys.
All right.
And then we can call it. I don't have any giveaways today, so.
Apple says they love you, Nick. He says I love you too. Nick's getting ready to go to work.
Oh. Where does he work at?
A game shop. nearby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Hold on, I'm downloading Zoom. Did you have any questions, Grace, about the printer that you'd like me to answer?
Gang,
Or anybody in
any
chat,
questions about
rather?
the printer?
Yeah, anybody in chat want to ask any questions about the printer before I get this spectrometer test up and running?
I feel like it's just a perfect, awesome.
I mean, it
machine.
is. It's a very and so I'll give you some statistics because everybody loves statistics, right?
We love data
So
in this
this
house.
printer can hold our old printer, for comparison's sake. Our old printer could hold up to 500 sheets of paper, right? So if I print, I could print 5 100-page books, roughly.
Our player's
this-
handbook is like 300 pages.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so we're not doing hardbacks. So
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
our biggest soft cover that I've done to date is one of the Inzay books, the I series books. I think it's I4 or 5. It's 109 pages.
I have it here, I think.
So you could do 5 of those books roughly, and then it would just this is the mother of softcover, absolutely. This is the cream of the crop, the meat and potatoes, all of it. Yeah, you got all the books there. Yeah, it's one of the iBooks. It's one of the iBooks. It's got like 103 or 106 or something like that.
i3 is bigger than i3.
Is it I3? Yep, it is I3. I guarantee you it's I3. That's my favorite one to
There's
bind
softcover.
too. Yeah. So yeah, and our old printer could print 5 of those before it ran out of paper.
Sheesh.
This printer can print 70 before it runs out of paper of those.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
That's
it's got,
awesome.
I don't know what the math on that is, but was that it's got 4 gigantic drawers that hold like 6,000 pages of paper. It's insane.
God.
It's absolutely.
What was your least favorite thing about the old printer? Hard to choose.
Yeah, it's very hard to choose. Probably the actual computer interface, the UI.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was atrociously horrible because I had to get things dialed in, right? And that's why if you look at some of the books when I started here,
Mhm.
some of the books that you receive are kind of off, not off center, but like the pages are shorter. Like I had to cut them on the cutter. I had to cut it like a 1/16 of an inch shorter than like a normal book
Ugh.
because of the way that the old printer was. It was just goofy. It was a goofy piece of junk. I'm so glad that we were done with it.
Junk.
Yeah, it's funny too because now all I use it for is to make copies of the Amazon order because Amazon requires a packing slip, and so I just make copies of their packing slip. That's all I do now with
That's
it.
funny. Old Gamer Pop asks, will there be print on demand services? I don't think we'll be doing like on demand, but we will be like, accepting jobs, right?
When you say on demand, you mean like Digipod?
Like 1 or 2 copies of.
Yeah. So okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do something like that. But we will have a service where you can get. I think me and Steve went over it the other day. We're kind of in between right now. At the minimum, you can order 25 and or 50 books minimally. That's just to make it worth our while, right?
Yeah. Which I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. No, that's great.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna mute my microphone on my phone and turn the sound on here. Okay.
You.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we're mobile again, right?
Each
Yeah.
order at the Troll Lord store results in a printing eventually. It's
Yeah,
technically
I see.
all on demand.
But we do have oh look my legs. But we do have I don't know if we have it set up yet actually. But we're gonna add to our website where you can go and do like a quote and it'll give you how much exactly you're gonna
That's cool.
cost whatever. It is not $1 million machine, but it is very expensive. I won't say the price because that's private information, I assume.
It's
But
worth
it is.
its cost,
It's
though,
yeah.
most certainly.
It's worth it. Whatever we paid for it, it's worth it. So. All right, let me give everybody. I'll give you a walk around
Hey,
tour as
Sina.
well.
Welcome in. Good to see you.
So here's the 2 drawers. This one's currently got giant paper in it, but this can hold, any size paper. So like it's got everything you could ever. There's how you set your sizing. These guys is how you set your sizing here. You kind of spread them out, right?
Mhm. Can you hold your phone like horizontal,
Oh yeah.
or like will it
Absolutely.
go horizontal?
Is
Okay.
that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do that again. So there's the drawer. Oh yeah, that's so much better. What am I doing? So yeah, so here's the drawer. Got all the fixings and stuff. Set the paper sizings. Got all the instructions on it on how to set it, remove it, lock it, all that fun stuff.
Cool.
So and it, like I said, it holds up to that line right there. And
Nice.
it's deep. My arm's all the way down in it. So
That's a lot of paper.
it's a lot of paper. So here's our module paper. It's running low because I did a print job this morning.
What were you printing?
And see how it lowers itself so that you can fill in,
Ooh.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, those 2 giant drawers, and there's 2 more down here. Those 2 drawers, and then I showed everybody the inner machinations, the inner workings of it.
Mhm.
So here's the controller face here, right? Go in there. Yeah, I got all. This is fucked up too. This is worth mentioning. Every single time I restart the printer, I have to log into the administrator. It puts me in guest for some reason, so I have to go and log in on administrator. It's
That's
kinda
funny.
goofy. But yeah, so you got all this. Got your color levels here. You got your trays here. Your allocated trays with whatever paper and paperweight it's got.
Mhm.
And then it's got a whole bunch of tabs that kind of just show you. You can schedule jobs. This shows you how to kind of fix stuff. The media, that's just paper, so you can go and if you have a certain specific paper, you can scroll through there. Got a ton of paper options. You got
Hey, Davis.
adjustment. Do what?
Davis is here. Hey, man.
Davis. Hey, it's Davis.
How's it going?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I saw a message in the things that you want to join the stream. I'm like, what's going on here? Let me come in.
showing
And
off
talk.
the new
Come
printer.
on in. We're talking about the printer.
The
Yeah.
printer.
Yeah, the new printer.
Oh yeah, it looks very futuristic.
This is the DFI console here, right? Or the EFI console. And this is where all the jobs are. So you schedule jobs. You can go in and change properties and all kinds of fun stuff. But what we're going to do for the sake of the stream, and I know we got to go real quick, so I'm going to try to make it quick. But I'm going to calibrate it for you guys so I can show you the spectrometer. So I'm going to hit calibrate,
Sure.
right? It's going to take a minute, but
What are you calibrating?
I'm color calibrating.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'll show
Apparently
you.
has to do it every
We're gonna
week.
We're going to do
Every
it.
week?
Do what?
I was saying
Are y'all
apparently you
supposed-
have to do it every week.
You have to do it
Oh.
every week, yeah.
It's just for black and white.
For everything.
Because I guess it'll lose like detail and
Oh,
contrast and
over
sharpness.
time, the color will. Oh, I'm moving this all over the place. Over time, the color will kind of fall out of sync. Like magenta, the magenta toner might fall out of sync with the cyan toner, and then it'll start messing stuff up. But yeah. So okay, so I just sent it. It's gonna run. It's gonna pull a 12 by 18 page out of here. It's gonna run it through this big guy here, and then it's gonna spit it out up here. Oh, I gotta hook up the spectrometer. Hold on.
Nice.
Hey, Dakota.
Yeah.
You know what a second clutch is?
Do what?
You know what a second clutch is?
A second clutch
Yeah.
on a vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A four-wheeler. Okay.
Oh, for
So-
a four-wheeler?
Yeah. The Yamaha has a second clutch. That's what was broken on it.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, until you get the bill for it, $2,500 to fix. I said no.
Ugh.
Hey.
Yeah. So I was like, I put it on Facebook Marketplace to see if I could sell it. I said, the second
Good
clutch
idea.
is broken. This does not run. Over 100 comments on it, right? Like, well, can I write it?
Oh my god.
Is it working? Does it turn on? I'm like, the second clutch is broken.
Okay. So currently, taking the spectrometer, you gotta calibrate it to this little white dot here.
Okay.
You take it, you calibrate it. I'm gonna set you guys right here for a second. Okay. Now it's hooked up. Shows it on the screen. I plugged it in. Now it's ready to go. It's calibrating the instrument. This little guy here.
As if
And then
it
you
says
got this
technically you
little guy
can ride
here.
it.
Do what?
As if it said technically you can ride the 4-wheeler.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
very
yeah,
far.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you can put it on. You attach a tow rope to it, but have someone drag you around. I guess.
Here we go. So here's
Oh.
the color sheet, right? So we're gonna take it. Stick it on this guy.
Is it the same sheet every time?
It's the same sheet every single time. I gotta make sure it's level. So hold on, I'm gonna. Because if it's not level, it'll mess this up. So okay.
So does that printer remind you of anything?
Yeah. You can set schedules. You can schedule print jobs and schedule calibrations, and it'll pop up a message and say, "Hey, you got to do this."
I was thinking movies.
Dude, this thing is insane.
I was thinking it reminds me of the crew space inside the spaceship on Aliens 1.
Oh
It
yeah.
reminded me of Bionicle.
Okay. All right. So
Bionicle?
we got that. So look. So
You
now
should
it's
look
got
up Bionicle.
right. So it says do line 1. So what we're gonna do? I don't know how I'm gonna do this with one hand. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna set this so now it can flow on that guide, right? So I'm gonna click this button. And
Wait,
slide
is it a
across
movie?
They're
Color.
toys.
Oh, I didn't get it. Hold on. This is hard to do with one hand.
Yeah, I bet. Do you have to like keep it perfectly steady? Like, is
Yeah,
it
it's
really
gotta
precise?
be perfectly steady because it's got to be able to calibrate on the colors. Okay, all right. So we're gonna slide it. Hold on, I'm gonna set this down for a second.
Yeah.
See if I can.
We've seen the idea.
Does that work? Can you see it all right?
Yeah,
Sort of,
actually.
sort of.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
There we
These
go.
are Lego things. Oh, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
I've never seen them before.
We would play with those all the time when I was a kid.
Oh, wait.
I had brothers. We would like just battle our Bionicles all the time. It was awesome.
Really? That is
yeah.
funny. I've never even seen these.
They had lore. We were into it.
Oh,
Oh, a hero pack. Oh yeah. Is it a game?
I think they're just toys.
Okay.
Maybe they're a game, but
Yeah.
well,
I guess-
son.
I guess you could set them at the end of the house and just shoot babies at them too. Just-
yeah.
What?
It'd be sort of
would
an
do that
expensive.
with like Nerf guns.
Holy Grace! Do you have any of them left?
Maybe.
Here's a Toyota Matanui for $900.
Are you serious?
No, yeah. Apparently there's a. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I calibrated a couple lines.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
got the idea.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's super neat.
And
it's super,
you do
super
that. So you do that every
Weekly.
week.
neat. Every Monday.
That's really cool. And then it keeps it just like
Yeah, it keeps the color in sync.
yeah.
So and then it's got graphs. It's really cool. Like I would get into it, but I
It's
just
like a
remember.
high tech machine. It's awesome.
It's very, very high tech. Like it's a self-correcting machine too, which I think is super, super badass.
Yeah.
Like
That-
super badass.
That is really cool. So
It is like no. So the other day, the paper was coming out warped, right? And so I went in there and I literally clicked 3 buttons. I went to help, and then I clicked fusing wrinkles, and then it said, "Is the paper coming out warped?" And then you picked what option. It would show like little diagrams.
Yeah.
And I picked the one that it looked like, and then it adjusted the fusing temperature and all of that stuff. And then the next couple of books came out, and their stacks were perfect.
When
it was-
technology works,
Yeah, when it works, man. It's cool.
it's awesome.
And it does alignment, like page alignment. So like if the words are off by like a millimeter, I can go in there and recalibrate the page, and it'll realign everything to the center on both sides, so that you know when you hold it up to a light, it's super, super cool.
Johnny Omaha says you look beautiful today.
I look beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
just imagine you used to do that by hand though, didn't you? You have to look at the piece of paper.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I used to have to do
Yeah.
it by hand. Yeah. and adjust it. I would have to adjust printer settings on my computer. No, this is messed up. It's effed up because I would have to go. I would have to go because the print shop is here. The printer is like 45 steps that way. The old printer is. And so what I would have to do is I would have to come in here, print a piece of paper, and hold it up to a light. And then I'd have to be like, okay. And then I would adjust it on this computer that I'm talking to you on. And then I'd print it. And then I'd walk 45 steps, go get the new piece of paper, hold it up. Okay, it's off. Then I'd have to come back in here, adjust it a little more, print another one, walk. Yeah, I had to do that all the freaking time. But now the printer does it itself. It's freaking, I'm telling you, this is the coolest. This is about the coolest piece of machinery I've ever got to play with. And I love playing with industrial machinery. So I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now.
How old is the printer, and did
Which
you give the
printer?
machine a name?
Which printer? This one here?
Yes.
Okay. It's a brand new model, so it's a 2024 model.
Wow.
And I don't think we have a name for it. So if you guys would like to name it. I mean, it's a Rico.
We
But
can
that's
call
the
it
brand
Rico.
I mean, we can call it Rico.
Uncle Rico from Napoleon
Uncle
Dynamite.
Rico. Uncle Rico.
Oh,
Wait,
Davis,
wasn't
we
there-
also learned
what's-
that you have the thickest adventure.
Oh yeah, Davis, you have one of the thickest adventures, or you have the thickest adventure in the company.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations.
Which one?
I too, Shadow of something. Shadow.
I too. Okay.
That's the thickest book that I bind in the print shop.
Really? I didn't know
And
that.
it binds the best.
I will make more like that.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, when you start getting into like the 50 page, 60, 70, 80, 90 page books in the print shop, they turn out beautiful. They're nice and square backed. It's gorgeous. Super
Yeah.
cool.
That's interesting. So what page count then? Like if you were to ideally
72.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a 72 page book in there. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a 72 page book. And it literally, it has turned out the most beautiful stack of finished books that I have ever turned out in my entire life. They're flat. They all are cut the exact same size. And each one of the backs is so square that if you taped the book shut, you could stand it up on its spine.
Wow.
That's nice.
It's insane.
At what point does it not handle?
When you start getting down into like 15 page, 20,
Okay.
you know.
What's
It's,
the
and
upper?
it's not the printer, it's the binder. The binder doesn't like those tiny books. Like
No.
like Hallowed Ring books
Mhm.
are they just the book of names, because it's like what, 11 pages, so it's like 6 sheets of paper. It's like you're gluing 6 sheets of paper with a giant heavy stock on it, so it just kind of looks goofy.
Yeah, those need to be saddle stitched. We don't have a. Are we going to get a saddle stitcher?
This machine does it.
Oh, so like the book of names, those smaller print runs, you can saddle stitch then.
I can, yeah. So, but the only reason we don't is because we don't have a UV coater. So, the cover stock, yeah.
This
But
is
this
still my favorite.
this Rico has a saddle stitch attachment you can get put on it.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Stains upon the green.
Stains. Oh, is that the triple E one?
Yeah.
Stains above the green.
Stains upon the green.
The green. But yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, I've never played with a piece of machinery like I've played with it. It's fucking awesome. It's so
Cool.
What's
I guess
the
we have
upper
more new
limit?
Technology.
What's the upper limit?
Yeah.
So the other day I did one that was 285 pages, and
Yes.
it was thick. It was thick, but even still, it turned out pretty good. The only reason it was kind of bad is because the way that our covers are cut.
Mm-hmm.
So when it clamped it, it had so much spine, right, that the ends of the book, it was hard to trim. It just made trimming it hard.
So I would say then we upper limited around 225 then,
225
Yeah.
would be,
and we lower limit at 72.
72 would be great.
Paladin Dad
Yeah,
gets
no,
it.
it's
Hey,
It's-
speaking of
What's up?
72 pages, then Grace,
Yeah.
the book of
sooner.
the encounters that you're writing,
Oh yeah, the Pacifist Guide.
you,
The
Pacifist
Pacifist Guide
Guide.
to Aired.
yeah, that one. Are you still working on it?
I've kind of put it away because for a while it was like a group thing, but then everyone kind of just so I'm like, I don't want to
Jesus.
use their stuff,
Our law.
Oh, I get it. I get
but
it.
I
yeah,
will redo it because that sounds
Yeah.
awesome, and I still
So-
want the book.
No,
So-
I think it's a great idea.
Thank
No
you.
one has
So,
ever written anything like that. I've never heard the idea before, and I was like, okay, that's
Man,
I
thank
wanna-
you. I really
I
appreciate
want to
it.
address something real quick because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not a fraud. I'm going to tell you that I'm not a fraud, but Paladin Dad said
Comes from
nice
your
hat
hat.
Dakota and then said Boomer, and
Uh-huh.
it's Boomer Sooner for OU, absolutely. And I said Sooner when he said Boomer in chat.
Yeah.
But I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan first. My girlfriend is from Oklahoma, so I am a Sooner fan second. Not to say that I won't root for the Sooners. I will always root for the Sooners, but
You're a Sooner-in-law.
I'm a Sooner. I'm an in-law Sooner. I asked her. It was really funny. I asked her like 3 days ago. I was like, "So, am I inducted into the Sooner cult yet?" And she was like, "No. You can't just buy a hat and become a Sooner."
it's
I
a
was like,
it's
yeah.
a cult.
Yeah.
We should have her on Effed Up Friday sometime.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
If
Yeah,
she ever
because
has a Friday
thought
where she
she-
can be here, that would be awesome.
yeah, she gets on half days on Fridays. It'd be cool if she just came over here and sat in the same room with me. It'd be awesome.
That would rock.
But
That's funny. A Sooner-in-law, the things you do for your significant other.
We are running out of time,
oh,
and your measurements do not work.
they don't work.
Talking about fucked up Friday. So
No.
yeah, I just measured.
That's
You're
effed
about
up.
7 inches off.
For what? Get the desk back there?
Yep.
No, you're kidding.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's
Fucked
Cut
up
the
gotta
desk.
Friday. Fucked up Friday.
Well, so
That's
we,
effed up.
we did a printer overview.
Oh, excellent.
There's nothing fucked up about that.
Nah, it's a beautiful
It's very hard to talk about because there's nothing really effed up on it. The only effed up things is whenever I turn it on, I have to sign into the administrator account, and then our stagger cart doesn't work because
There
the
you
floor's
go.
on level.
So that's fucked up. Next week we'll do the beast.
We'll do the beast next week.
Yeah.
This
Tune
just
in.
reminds me how horrible alien Earth is. Anyway.
I need a debate, a streamed debate of you versus Steve talking about Alien Earth.
Oh,
That would be
oh,
awesome.
you know, that would be a great thing where we watch this alien series, or not the Alien Earth we started, and Kent and I just argue about it. Because I will.
What I want is like
Agile
a
monk.
react
That is a
stream
good question.
where
I
you
have
and Steve
no
react to
idea.
this.
Do what, Grace?
I want a react stream where you and Steve react to something together. I think that would be
Oh,
awesome.
I think it would be fun. I mean, because we disagree on so much stuff sometimes, it's
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious.
When it's stupid stuff they already disagree on. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I love listening to them argue at like family gatherings. It's so funny.
I'm excited
Oh,
for this
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
really
yeah.
see like how
Dakota.
you are as a player in Steve's game.
What'd you say, Davis?
Your Uncle Zane was up here this weekend.
Oh,
We spent 6 hours in that living room yelling at each other.
yeah, I can imagine. You were only missing my mom.
Oh yeah, Nikki should have been here. That would have been hilarious.
Nikki always takes Davis's side though in anything.
That's so funny.
In anything and everything. My mom always talks about how much she loves Uncle Kent or Uncle Steve. I have to call him Steve, but Davis is her favorite brother. That's what she tells me. She tells me that daily. She's like, Davis is my favorite brother.
That's
That's because I took so much punishment for her as a kid.
Yeah.
Whenever Nikki did something wrong, I'd be like, I did it.
Well, also you and her out of the 4 of y'all, I think are the most conspiracy theory driven individuals. Y'all can sit there and jabber back and forth constantly. It's so funny.
Well,
All we see is evil in the world.
are y'all ready to get out of here?
Yep, we're ready.
Thanks for joining us.
And the surprise
Davis.
guest from Davis, yeah.
Thanks, Dakota, for coming on. I know you're really super
problem.
busy today. I appreciate it. It was super fun. Thank you all for being here. We will be here next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. And
Thaco.
don't miss the Beast.
Don't miss the Beast stream. That's
'cause
gonna
the
be a
Beast
good.
won't miss you.
That's gonna
What's
be a
the
good one.
base stream?
So each
It's
Friday,
gonna
I don't
find
know.
out.
Do you know what Effed Up Fridays is, Davis? The stream
Yeah.
we're doing now? Yeah. So we kind of changed prerogative. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff with Effed Up Fridays, but basically, for the past couple weeks and next week I think is our last one. I don't know if we're gonna do one on the cutter. We might. We should.
Yeah.
But the 4 pieces of equipment the TLG uses: the binder, the printer, the beast, and the cutter. The 4 main pieces of equipment. that we-
Oh.
And we're talking about the effed up parts, like what's effed up about that, right? Last week we did the binder. and that was a really funny stream because I taught him how I have to hip thrust the books to make them. It was really funny. It
Someone
was really.
clipped that. It was great.
Yeah. Did they clip it?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah! But anyway, so next week we're doing the Beast, which is Steve's pickup truck.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about all the cigarette burns that you've left in it, and the peeling, and the suspension, and the blown axle, and the pop tires, and the dented fenders, and yeah, it's gonna be
All
great.
the
Everything
fun
about it's gonna be so much fun. So the Beast is gonna be a good one, and there's a lot of stories. The printer doesn't have stories. The binder doesn't have stories. The Beast has stories.
So tune in.
It does. It
Tune in.
has some funny
It's got some-
stories.
It's got some stories. That truck has seen a lot of shit. Couple divorces, couple deaths. It's seen everything. It's seen it all.
Back in the glory days.
Back in the glory days.
miss
Emergency
it.
trips out of state. So
Be here next week. We're gonna talk about the Beast. Come back, and we'll decide on a name for the printer.
yes,
Come
yes,
hang
we need to
out.
find we need a name for the printer. Johnny Omaha said Thaco, but I'm disconnected with internet slangery.
That
so I
was
don't know
a
if
D&D
that's-
term.
Okay, I did. Or I'm
Waffle
very
says the
disconnected.
conspirator or the conspiracy printer.
Oh, I like the conspirator. That's cool.
I like
Conspirator's
the conspirator.
good.
That's pretty good. We'll talk.
I
about it.
out of the two of those, Coop, I'd say the conspirator. But
Me too.
we'll settle on it next week. That'll be our opening statements. Is what did we come on for the printer? So I'm getting off right now. We're doing our goodbyes.
What's that
We're
song
going.
about time keeps on moving through the